Is there anybody out there for me? Does anybody want a read from me? If anybody would like a reading, guys, they are $15. Black Friday special, y'all. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, super get it. If y'all want a reading from me, y'all get it now while they're hot, hot, hot to try. All my information is listed down below the skirt there, guys. All you gotta do is peep up where it says description, hit that little arrow, scroll down, you can see where it says my Cash App and my PayPal. That is how you can reach me, guys. Typically, I do get back to you right away. Just let me know in the comments if you have paid for a reading, and I'm going to go accordingly to first come, first serve. But I'll do a general just to give y'all some clarity. Let's keep things crystal clear. Okay, I'm hearing somebody having a problem writing some lyrics right now. That's what I'm feeling right now, guys. Also, like, share, subscribe to the video, guys. Like, share, subscribe to the video. It's a subscription. Remember that. Not a prescription. I'm not a licensed therapist. I don't claim to be one. I never have. I'm just here on this YouTube channel trying to support you that matter, that need a read from me in times of need. Hey, that rhymed. There you go. So that's for somebody out there somewhere on the other side. Somebody needed that. You're welcome. God bless you. And I do accept any sort of donations towards my Cash App and PayPal. Keep that in mind. Let's get this thing going. Scrolling. I almost said someone's controlling, scrolling, blowing, inner knowing. Okay, let's see. Let's keep this going. Somebody's going to get their hand cut off. Something about a skull and crossbones. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all, I just heard that on some chick I watch on here. Paper Dolls Tarot. She's pretty cool. All right, y'all. Let me get into this. Clear, concise messages, guys. Y'all get them while they're hot. I'm going to give y'all some intuitive downloads. What y'all need to know right now. What's going on? Where's the deals and specials at today? Someone's boosting. Their business is boosting. It's on fire. Something about a mirage. Something's a mirage. Something about chicken nuggets. Ooh, that was a mirage of a meal right there. Something like that. That's like my parents' chicken that I just scoped out. And never mind. Yes, I still live with my parents. Don't judge me. Just playing, y'all. Y'all get them while they're hot. We're going to go ahead hot to try. We're going to get into some intuitive downloads right quick. What's going on in the current energy right now? Please and thank you. Spirit, guys, want to know? Hurry, get to it. Hurry. Ha. Cha, cha. We're in a rush, lady. Something about these penguins in the reverse. Something about Billy Madison. Something about someone's drunk showing up at your freaking front door like it's turkey freaking Black Friday. Like, talking like that, all kind of nonsense at you. They're supposed to be of high regard, you know? What's the deal? Something about scratch and sniff sticker. Something don't smell right with me. Okay, something about somebody could be foreign or something like that. Okay, guys? Oh, guys, get your read from me. Hey, John Smith, what's up, Papa? What? You're up early? Yeah, I'm a hustler. That's what I do, Pops. That's what I do. I'm a hustler. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta get it, you know. I got some old Saint Nick shopping to do. All right, let's see. Clear, concise. We got these penguins in the reverse. Someone's showing up drunk to your front door like fluff, 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 fluff. Talking all that nonsense. Yes, and I am up early. I know. I pulled another long nighter. Just playing, but yeah. All right, something's found on the road dead here. We got an armadillo. Something about an armadillo. Somebody could be strong-armed. Something's funny here. The way someone's rolling. Someone's rolling in. They're laughing here. Something about roadkill, something like that. Hello, Xavier Williams. What's going on, y'all? I'm trying to go get my Black Friday shopping done, y'all. I mean, I got a whole list of things that I would love to have. These are a few of my favorite things. What do you mean, Williams? Williams, quit that shit. Something smells funny. Alright, something smells like roadkill. Whoa, what's going on here? Develop photos on this shit, but we can't smell that, but we can see how you smell. Something like that. Something's funky. Funky, funky. Yeah, funky. Alright, y'all didn't like that. Alright. What does that say? Mom, vague? What are you talking about? My mom's getting deported. Oh, will I be deported? Let's see, Richard, Mush, or what's your name? Murhead? That not good. Okay, guys, if you would like a reading, actually, I can tell if you're going to be deported. See something about a prairie. Oh, you might want to be careful with your rite of passage there, my friend. Be very, very careful. Your animal spirits are not speaking to you at this moment. Yeah, you're pretty off the grid there is what I'm seeing. You're going to be hiding. You're in hiding behind some clothes. I don't know, guys. If you would like a reading, y'all, they are $15. Y'all get them while they're hot. I'll get you into the details. What's going on, y'all? I got that intuitive message for y'all today. Y'all get them while they're hot. You know, $15 is good Black Friday deal. I'm trying to go get my hustle on so I can go do some shopping. And I'm also here for the sport, y'all. I can support. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. What's going on, Manny West? You know you're my #1 fan. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that said Simmons there. I was like, uh-oh, John Smith, you're in trouble. Grandma's on here, too. Yeah, she watches my channel as well. What does that say? The smartest Indonesia. Who's the smartest Indonesian? Probably you. Probably you. That's right, you. No, I'm just kidding. You're the smartest person. I love nerds. Don't get me started. I will hit on you. I will hit on you, and I don't know when to stop, okay? If I find out you're a nerd, I'm going for it. Yes, I'm extremely tired. Yes. Yes, I look like shit today. Isn't it lovely? Y'all like that? Y'all, I'm just a dork. I'm a dork myself. But y'all want to see me? Y'all want to see me when I was 16 hanging in the gym? Okay, that's what. That's me. That's her now. 35. 16, 35. 16, 35. Y'all, I was a big old dork in high school, y'all. I was a freaking, I was the mascot, y'all, in my freaking high school. I'm not joking, y'all. I wore that big old head, y'all. And at halftime, like, I was extremely, like, a big old dork, y'all. Like, I played basketball. I was in everything I wanted to do. I wanted to try it, and I was all for it. I didn't make the cheerleading cut, but I was mascot. And I would wear my trousers, my marching band, because I played the trumpet. I got my trumpet over here. I can play it too. Hey, I'll play it. If somebody puts some money in my Cashapp and PayPal, I'll play y'all a song. How about that? Huh, John Smith? You can support that. You can support that, right? Hey, I'm a first chair all the way, y'all. Cornet. Anyway, I'll play y'all a little tune if you throw some coins in my way. I got you. Got y'all. My talents aren't free though. No, I'm just kidding. What can I play? I could play the fight song right now. I could play by memory. I can play Star Wars. I can play what's it called? Somebody that I used to know. That song. I can play that song. That's what I can play. I can play that for you. Surely. Like, gotta throw some coins my way though. My talents are not free. I think one of the valves is sticking on it though. Anyways, y'all, I'm not gonna get into that, but y'all, I'm pretty good in here. It's all on the lips, you know. It's all on the lips, guys. You know, they gotta have that lip, you know. Oh man, this is our sticking bad. I need some oil in there. I think I got some. I should have, you know, I had this teacher in I think it was 8th grade. He told me he wanted me to play professional. Like he wanted me, like he wanted me to go pro with him, y'all. What? What's a good song for sure? Yeah, he wanted me to go pro with him, and I don't know. I got weirded out because the way he approached me. I thought he was trying to hit on me. I was like, can you back up a couple of inches? You're making me uncomfortable. No, just kidding. Talk about stalker. No, just kidding. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Let me find out you're my old teacher, Manny. I'm just kidding. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let me get these little things going. Yeah, so if y'all want to hear me play a tune, I got y'all. I mean, I could be, I got a monkey too. I can whole circus right here. But if y'all want y'all's card read and dealt, let's see what else we got. Okay, we got developing photos. Something about prairie, or someone's got a prayer, someone said a prayer, something about someone's innocence, okay? So something is going back. There's developing photos, but there's still something here about someone's innocence here. Something is growing in the ground. It's finally blossoming here. It says, yes. Someone could be body snatched. Someone could be getting body snatched. I am intuitively picking up on that. Or there's something going on here with this. This is like a cult. What is up with these, man? Oh, geez. Willikers. Batman? What is going on here? Oh, Nikes. That got all over me. What a dork I am. Yeah, so anyway, you guys, I would put on my my mascot head. I would have my marching band uniform underneath, and then at halftime I actually I would take off that big old head, and then I would go march with the band at halftime. So yep. Yippers. Oh, I think I'm missing I'm missing a piece right here. Gotta get these going. But yeah, y'all pay me a little bit. I got y'all. Got y'all on that. Good to go now. Oh, thank you so much, Ruben. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. All right, y'all. You know my roommates are asleep, but I got y'all. I'm gonna play you too, and then I'm gonna do your read, okay? Because I'm without my music in front of me, I'm probably not that good. But here we go. All right. Man, this thing's sorry, y'all. It's been a while. Sorry. I did that right in y'all's face. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Hold on. Let me give y'all a G. I'm waking up. Hey, it's Black Friday. I'm just kidding. Man, y'all, I'm missing a valve. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Let me get you a reading there, man. Let me get you a reading. Alright, let's wipe out these cards, y'all. Alright. Alright, Manny. Manny, what's going on? We just did the fight song. Let's see. Alright, let's go on for Manny. Clear, concise message, Manny. Manny, I see a shark. There's something that's hilarious. There's something that's funny here. Somebody is foreign. Somebody likes pineapple. Something is sweet. Something is taste, delectable. Something about a restroom, a bathroom going on. Manny, I'm going to give you the best money ever spent, Manny. Here you go. Something about a mixtape in the reverse. Somebody wants headphones. Somebody needs headphones. Something about phone and head. Someone needs amethyst crystals. They need to wear these around them with them for protection. Okay. 1 second. That could also be just your usual casual. So something is general. There's something that's general around you in your general area. Something about a chameleon. Something is not blending in, okay? It's definitely not blending in. Someone is not a lot lizard. It is not where it's at. Something is minimalist, white. You got toad in the reverse, okay? Something about something has stuck. I want to say something has stuck back to you. Or something stuck back to a phone. Or there's something about this wall, this paint, a sticker. Something is like, it's like this. Like I don't know how to put it. Like, something about a lizard tongue or something like that is going on here. It's probably like the newest band aside from Kiss or something. Someone is in Canyon. Something about the Canyon. Someone wants to go to like, someone could be going to San Antonio. There's something about someone's relatives. They're relative to these relatives or something like that. Yeah, something about what these people do for a living. They're no longer able to dial up, connect because it's an aurora borealis. Has something to do with religious beliefs. Let's see. Something about eggplant. Someone's pushing penis. Someone's selling that penis. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's see. What else for Manny? Manny, please. Please let me know. Something about that mac and cheese won't ride. Want to ride. Sunset ride. Something about an alligator here. Somebody raises alligators from an alligator farm. Somebody's from a rural area of town. Something about purple. Okay, someone could have that. Could be your school colors or something like that. Mojave. This is your grandmother. Something about that grandma says your dong of gold is going to fall off if you continue to abuse it, son. No, I'm just kidding. Something about a mirage. Something is mirage here with this alligator. So you can't have an alligator in the desert, okay? Someone could, something is fumigating. This could be your skin. Like, your skin could be, something's going on with someone's skin. It's like, I'm getting wrinkles, or something is like, alligator sway or something. Something's like a different type of texture. It's different. Something about by the time the sun rises, you'll see this. This could be an item that comes up for sale on this Black Friday thing or something like that. And something about this confetti rainbow right here. It's not gay. Whatever it is, it's not super gay. It's cool. Whatever it is. I mean, as long as you like it, it's cool. You could make leather. You could do something with leather. Leather works. You could get like an engraving kit for like leather. That could be like your newest thing. You could make, I don't know, something cool with leather. I think this would be great, whatever this is. It's going to bring you a lot of money, I see, with mac and cheese. Let's see. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, what's going on for Manny? Clear, concise message from Manny. My #1 fan, Manny. Thank you so much for all you guys love, support, likes, subscribes. Appreciate you all. All right, Manny, what's going on here? Something is a poof. Somebody's in their feelings. They're upset about something. This is like all the tears you've cried, something like that. You're not gonna take this leap anymore. Or you weren't going to. Something has brought out a fight. Yeah, you're not going to. It's called a knockdown, drag out fight of some sort amongst this group of people. Clear, concise. Okay, somebody's getting their wings back. You're taking that leap of faith right now. Okay, somebody's getting their wings back here. There's something about this lost pet. It could be a lost pet right here. My backdrop that you're seeing there that's missing or something like that. Daddy misses you. I don't know whose that is, but that's for somebody. If you've seen that animal, please return it. But there's something about, like, I'm getting up, like, the corpse's bride, like, the animal and the corpse's bride for some reason, that the little ghost dog that follows you around. But this person is already, someone is astral projecting, or somebody has astral projected here. They've actually fallen off the cliff. They don't know where they're at. They're hanging in limbo here, but they're very sweet, and you have a liking to this person. This person is somebody you like a lot. This person is like you're stopping to smell the flowers of it. Like, you just, something about it. It's like so beautiful. So its essence, its aura, it's something about it. It's just, you're in love. You're in love. That's what I see. You're in love. And there's something that you want to accomplish here spiritually. You want to see it. You want to smell it. You want to taste it. You want to feel it. So you are feeling the wind, my friend. You are definitely guided spiritually here. And then with this hawk energy, this is something from a long time ago. This could stem back in the last 10 years or something. Something you let go. They say if you love it, let it go. If it comes back, it's meant to be or something like that. So this is something that you're waiting for. You are patiently waiting for this. 3 of Wands right here. Communications. Something about a lighter, too. Something could be significant about a lighter. This evil energy. Yeah, so somebody is binded here with this communication, okay? Somebody has to there's something about someone's energy or their aura. It has to be communicated in a third party. This person is binded. This person is definitely, they could be vagabonded or something like that, but this person is definitely binded and bonded or something like that. But you've got 1, 2, 3 wands here, okay? Whatever this person does has to include a third party, because that's the only way this person can break out of this bondage to get their wings. Somebody could have this person locked in a cage somewhere, or like a voodoo on them or something like that, where this person can't even see you whenever you are in their energy. I don't know if you can see that, because it has to be included in a third party every time. And this person that could be something that they could not be used to. All right, for Manny. What's going on for Manny? Somebody's definitely a manifester. They manifested this. They got themselves in this trap. That's what I'm seeing. Clear, concise for Manny, please and thank you, Spirit. Something about, somebody was like, somebody stomped all over this person's sandcastle, I'll tell you that much. They did. Everything that this person, they were going to be they willingly sacrificed themselves. That's like unheard of for someone to do, except unless you're Jesus. That could be it. Someone could have a Jesus biokinesis or something. Could be something like that. Oh my gosh. Here's where the hand gets cut off right here. Be very, very careful with your hands today. Something about the skull and crossbones. I was hearing that earlier in another person's read. It was very intuitive. I really like her a lot at Paper Doll Tarots, and she was speaking about that. I do see the blade right here. I do see what she was talking about now. And the figure 8 is in the reverse. This is something that somebody left somebody in the past. They could have been married to this person. They left this person behind. They could no longer be around or something. But somebody is a Freemason. They manifest something. Or they could be a part of some sort of a league here. And you got this bird that's up for sacrifice here, but it's not being sacrificed. It's going to be resurrected because somebody left this person behind in the past, where this person can't be tangible. They can't bring good offerings, something like that. Let's see. Clear, concise. Yeah, okay, this has something to do with a child. Now there's a child involved in it. Something that was never given to this child, or as a child, has to do with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone's childish when communicating, okay, amongst the ancestors or about some sort of a situation. Something about a hat, too. This could be Dior. There's something about Christian Dior. This could be the art, their new line of hats that I seen. I love it. Thank you so much, Christian Sewing. I know he still watches my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I love the art that you did on your online new webpage. I mean, it looks really awesome. Y'all have not seen Christian Dior's new website. Y'all need to check out, I need to look at what that is. It's called The Art of Something. But this is definitely Christian Dior. This is something, this is stylish, whatever this is, too. It's a beautiful hat. It says Dior all over. It says Christian Dior on it. I mean, who doesn't want a hat that says Christian Dior on it? A designer hat like that. They're so freaking beautiful. They're lovely. All right. So there's something about this this Indian woman in the background that's, okay, this is giving me like, when I was leaving my Aunt Jackie's funeral down yonder way, down at the 136, 237 split. I'm just kidding, y'all. Or 207, whatever it is. Whenever I was leaving her funeral, y'all, I was really close with her. We used to ride our four-wheelers all over them cornfields, wheat fields, popping wheelies everywhere out there in the country. We was having so much fun when we was kids. And we'd go jumping from hay bale to hay bale. And there's something about someone has passed away or something like that. There's something about some childish communications. It could be an actual child or something like that that's going on here. The spirits in the wind, Pocahontas, is trying to speak to you and trying to get you back to your grassroots, trying to get you back to your something to do with your heritage, where you're from. This could be your inheritance or something. It's not the Wheel of Fortune, y'all, but I remember because I was looking at the hay bale as we was leaving my Aunt Jackie's funeral, and that hay bale, I seen, like, I could see her, like, sitting on top of a hay bale, like, waving goodbye, like, her final goodbye, like, because she used to send me pictures of, like, me at church, and she would say, Jesus is coming very soon, and she's like, I can't wait to meet him. Like she would be so happy, like just everything about her was so beautiful. Like, I just can't wait to meet Jesus. Like, I can't wait to be in heaven with my dad. Like, oh man, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Sarah? So there's something doing Black Friday reads here, girl. But right now I'm on Manny's. So there's something about the spirituality here. Also, something is designer. Somebody is born to be something great. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This was very slow to come in, but it's here. Somebody has worked very... See the ox snores, ass snores, anything that is thy neighbor's. Okay, there's something about that in the Ten Commandments that speaks of that. There's the ox right there in the pastures right there. You got the Dark Horse right here, something about Marvel Comics. Somebody could be like related to like Batman. Like seriously, I don't know why I'm getting that energy. But this is definitely finally coming in for someone. They're knighted. Even though it has to be done in a third party situation, this person, in order for something to be tangible with them, they have to have their partner or something like that. Because something about the way somebody left somebody in a marriage or something like that. Somebody took something spiritually from somebody. Okay, so you got this Knight of Pentacles, and it's like people change or shift, you know, too, like in your life. Like, you can either help somebody or you can actually wind up hurting somebody, too, like along the way. And we don't realize that because we hold on to them so tightly and so dearly. And it's like hanging on to someone's like spiritual crown, like they're supposed to be somewhere else by now or something like that. And it's like somebody will like to hold on to them for dear life. And it's like, you know, this is we're not... Some of us have different beliefs than others, and grew up in different churches, and in my you know, there are 620,000 different gods, guys. Actually, the third eye is this is your god. If you're considered a god or a goddess, you have your third eye, right? And this is your god, and there's 620,000 gods. So depending on what your beliefs are, and if you follow those like subliminal whatever those are and everything, or online, that could have a major effect, because you might not be manifesting what the title says. It could be something completely off track than what you desire, actually. So be careful about doing that or utilizing that and doing all that sort of thing, guys, what you're manifesting, because you never know what that person's beliefs actually are or what that inclines. So you need to be careful with that, especially if you grew up in different beliefs and stuff like that. Everybody, religion is unique in itself, you guys, and everybody has different religions and beliefs. But yeah, you have to be very careful, guys. You're like, there are things in the actual manual of the Bible that doesn't, and people don't come out and really teach you that. But I'm here to tell you right now, it's real, guys, and it could very much affect everything around you, just by the sounds of it itself. You know, it's very, especially if you have children or you had children out of wedlock, especially. It does affect you very much. I don't suggest going on any twin flame journeys or anything while you have children of your own, and that sort of thing. Your child is your twin flame. Your child is your best friend, your partner. If you had a child out of wedlock, your child is actually your new husband, wife, baby daddy, whatever case may be. Spiritually, you have that contract still, guys, and that's why it's important to not go baby snatching, body snatching, or whatever the case may be, because you could ruin somebody's whole life. Anyways, we got this hold on, guys. Oh snap. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for the ones in the back. Your ears. Oh. Damn it. Hold on a sec, y'all. Hold on. Something like that, y'all. Okay. Alright, so we got this 9 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, someone can no longer spy on somebody with this Knight of Pentacles. Upright. Okay, someone can no longer spy on the way that somebody, something about Marvel Comics, something about Norzox, Norzas, or anything that is thy neighbors. That's why these people are no longer spying on someone, or these spies have cut themselves off from doing something here. Yeah, because somebody's always doing all the work in the background. It has to be a third party in order for something to connect here. Now, your strength in this whole position is this Five of Wands reverse. This is no longer a fight, okay? These people are no longer like gossiping or something like that in a group formation here of some sort of a sausage party going on here, having a fiasco about their women or something like that, you know? This is in the reverse. They're no longer communicating, some sort of a fight, a brawl, knockdown, drag out. Somebody is actually very abundant, and this is no longer necessary. Yeah, Seven of Wands reverse. This is the obstacle of setting someone up. Someone is unsetupable. Unsetupable. Like, I will duct tape myself and throw myself in the trunk, and we will take a picture, and we'll see how much the ransom will be. We'll split it. We'll split it. I promise you, we can do that all day long. But you got this Seven of Wands reverse. This is like no communication here about what's really going on. People are figuring this out. People have figured out the scam, the sham, something like that, Manny. We also got, yeah, something happened to an ancestor here that wasn't right. It wasn't just. Someone was innocent in this whole thing. There's, again, that flower. Something about that flower. Someone was very innocent with something. Even this black cat is not even going after this little lizard that's going to once turn into your biggest nightmare eventually, you know? Even though it is very beautiful, something about significant to Medusa, something about a clay object could be significant here, or you could mold things with your hands or something like that. Somebody's like, the ancestors are not communicating what's going on here for good reason, because someone was innocent in something, and people are wondering why isn't the setups working? Why isn't, because sometimes what you want for other people is not what they want. It's not what is meant for them. It's not what's to happen. Because guess what? This little lizard right here has to grow into that big nightmare monster, Nine of Swords, whenever it does come out, when you're fighting it in your sleep. Okay, and you can't sleep at night. This is what somebody's actually caused on this person. That's why there's no communication here. You're not on the same page with somebody. You're definitely not on the same page with somebody. There's a lot of people that were fighting over some sort of situation to get somebody caught up, to get somebody set up. But somebody doesn't need to be set up. Somebody's set up just fine. They carry themselves just fine. Their stature, I'm hearing their stature, their body stature, something like that. Somebody carries themselves very well. And they don't communicate what's going on with them because they don't have to communicate. But this is like a business or something I'm picking up on that somebody has definitely turned it into a big banging business or something like that. BBB, big banging business. No, I'm just kidding. Something like that. Better Business Bureau could be significant. Something like that. There's no communication here amongst the ancestors. That communication has been cut off. Something about someone's true innocence. Damn, Manny, you got all these cards in the reverse. What's going on? Every single card's in the reverse. Here's your Nine of Swords reverse. He's finally releasing her, letting her go. Yeah, she's going to become a star or something like that. This person is no longer binded up to this situation with the ancestors. This was this person's own family doing this to them or something like that. Manny, you've actually brought in some sort of King of Pentacles. Like you brought the, I'm hearing the mistletoe above the Christmas tree for this person, and so to speak. Something like that. You're not happy about it. You're not happy about it at all doing that. But in some way, you're pleased. Because you see the hard work someone's put into something, and you know it's only the right thing to do or something like that. But there's you brought some sort of joy or Christmas miracle for somebody. That's really nice of you to do that. That's really, really nice. I see something about a tree of life. This could be like family. This could be like blending of family or something. Like it's like all the tears that you've cried, like with the I saw that Four of Cups earlier. It's like the star is pouring it out for you so you don't have to. She's bathing herself, sponge bathing herself, and pouring it out so that you don't have to bear those problem or that stress or something like that. This person is going to be resurrected in some way, shape, or form, whether you sacrifice them or not. It doesn't matter. Someone is also part of like some sort of like star society or something like that. This person comes from like a different religious background. They're not from this world for sure. It's a star. Yeah, but this person is no longer binded up. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, somebody wanted to create a tower moment for somebody. They wanted to start a fight. This group of men right here at their ballet rehearsal meeting or whatever this is. That they're no longer communicating or going to these meetings or having that group together anymore. The tower hit someone. Someone's house set on fire, split in two. It all came crashing down. Somebody could have lost their job or something like that, or somebody lost their head. Somebody lost their head or something like that. People are playing dead on the ground, like they don't want no smoke. There ain't no smoke in here barely, but whatever smoke is coming out here, is there something about the phantom? The phantom is significant here. A deep cave could be significant, but very few and far in between. That's for well, this is for Manny, but that was for someone I was tuning in on that. There's something about clay or sculpting something in clay. Something about the ridges could be significant. Something snaps. Something might snap off. Careful with your hands, Manny. Manny, be careful. I hope you're. Are you still on here, Manny? Manny, be careful with your hands today. Just be careful. You're getting goosebumps? Oh my god. Yeah, there's something about the skull and crossbones, and something about skull and crossbone tattoos on the knuckles or on the hands or something. This doesn't belong to you or something like that, or it doesn't, something about that, it belongs to its rightful owner, and so that person is collecting that back. Yeah. It it's inedible. It's inedible. Like I don't know. I don't even know how I didn't pay attention like for that long, even when she was speaking about that. But be careful with your hands. I'm seeing something about this house. Something about let me tune in on this a little bit more. Something about no one will help you. So people won't help you or something like that. They're not trying to help you. They're not communicating with you. They're not something like that. Okay, I'm seeing something about this was supposed to have been an agreement that you all had agreed to following through with this plan, but it didn't work out. Somebody was innocent in something. This was their ancestors that they, something about their innocence of their ancestors was taken from them. Something about this skull and crossbones or something on the knuckles, something like that. Yeah, this person was innocent. They were like dee 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 dee, like bathing in water and stuff. Um, yeah. I'm just listening. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm so cool. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. No, I was just trying to think about what she was saying because I was just listening to that. There. Okay. Here's these fruits of these labors right here. This person was set up and taken for this or something like that. Um, while they were in their innocence, like this person could have been a minor at the time that this happened. Some sort of occurrence happened. These people set this person up while they were a minor or still a child or something like that. And these people are not. These people are like almost equally yoked in something, and so it was like something that was very cruel or something like that. It's like a binary tree or something that skips. It has to skip or pick the adjacent one or something like that for it to become a tree or a family tree. So they took the wrong something like that is going on here. But you got this Nine of Pentacles reversed. Somebody got for all of their inheritance, the resources, the fruits of their labor here. They were taken for that. They even took I even want to say they took something royalty from somebody. Not only did they take they took their bloodline from them. They took their royalty. They took their innocence. They took like they literally took Jesus out of, like, I'm not not playing here when I'm saying that. They literally, that's why this black cat is here. And it's in the reverse. There's the trees, the 2 trees right there. And this is the fruits of your labor card right here with this house or this home. And the house is getting sold or something like that, it looks like. And because this house is getting sold, this is why this is happening. Someone got taken for all the fruits of their labor, but somebody is fixing something. Something's being fixed. That's why the judgment is in the reverse. The courts, somebody did this in a legal route. This was like in a way of doing things. This could have happened even in the courts where they took something the legal route to try to get someone binded up. This didn't work. This ancestor tried to take their innocence too. It's like kind of like when you beat somebody to a pulp. Okay, you beat on somebody so much, right? You're just drop kicking them, punch, and they're already down. They're already down. Okay, they're down further than they could ever be, and you're still punching, drop kick, and they're just busting blood like this, like that. Look, and they're still bam, bam, like going out. This person's like out of it, being like knocked, and like you can't beat this person to a pulp any further than what they've been. And it's like I don't not like in a literal sense, but like that's what's happening here. It's like man, and they're already, and it's like, and then there's just this one last thing. That's why the judgment card comes out in the reverse, and the ancestors were in on this. This ancestor, this family member thought they had this person pegged, man. And this is where God himself shows, like when they went spit on him like that, like, and this person did nothing any more than what this other person did, because they're equally damn near yoked. And there's the 1 wand, so there's only 1 wand missing. Somebody took the spirit from somebody. They took someone's spirit. They took something about an ordained, something about a minister. There's the trumpet too that this temperance angel is playing, but it's in the reverse. This person can't play very well. There's the hand. There's the hand. Something about the foot. Okay, be careful about your footing, where there's like, if you go to the graveyard or something like that, be careful about that. Or something about a tunnel. There's something about like something like this, or like not a tunnel, but like you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. And there will be smoke. You won't be able to see, or something like that. You're gonna be freaked out. Something's coming through for somebody. Someone is getting their heritage back. They're getting that royalty back. They're getting that whatever that energy of that skull and crossbones or thing is. I don't know anything about that, but I do see the skeletons right here. Something could has something to do with someone's weight or something. Something happened when someone was a child, and somebody's. It's like this person got older or something like that. Something happened when they were a child. They got older, and then they got accused of something that happened whenever they were a child. I don't know if this was sexual. It says their innocence right there. So not only was their innocence taken, but something like that. Something that was ordained by God himself. That's why it's like somebody's creativity or something like that's going on here. All this money that this person got for it, that's the Knight of Pentacles showed up. The house is, it's like you've got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, right? You get what you wanted, but you stole it or something. I don't know. Something like that. I was sorry. I didn't mean to come out and say that, but that Knight of Pentacles clarifies that. He's like, here, was you looking for this or something? Be careful. That could be them. You're not the thief. I think it was them. They're the ones that were being a thief. I would be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Whatever this ending of this contract on this house or something like that, regardless of what it is, it happened when someone was a child, because I see the child here. Something is rising from the grave too. After this, it's like your hand could even could come back to life and like be like the Addams Family hand or something like that. Hey, that's what I'm picking up on. I have to tell you these things. That's what I'm getting here. There's something about things coming back from the grave. Something that you thought was done and gone, it's coming back. It's going to come back. Somebody took somebody's ordained wings. Like, this is like, didn't Lucifer lose his wings or something like that? That would be like the bridegroom or something like that. Like, or like the bachelorette party before you get married. Like, you know, you go to the strip club and stuff like that, or you party, but it's like somebody keeps somebody in this limbo like that forever and ever. And this person winds up turning into, like, they lose their wings and they become the temperance angel because it's like somebody got abused, like, bow, bow, like while they were still down for the count. And they would not stop, man. They would not stop. And it's like you wanted that so bad. It's like you finally get it, and it's not what you want. That is definitely not what you want, but it has to be, it's the only way to go about something because it's the only way it's going to happen. But something about a Taurus here in the reverse. Yeah, this Taurus is not going to be able to bring this offer to the star right here. Something about a star or a pinnacle. Somebody gets their money in the sky or falls from the sky or something like that. It's like these are her wishes in this star card right here, but it's like when they fall from the sky, it's like this person was a sacrifice or something like that. This person got kicked out of a family. That's why the water doesn't flow. Like, it's all the tears she cries or something. It's like all her tears go unheard. There's that coin right there. So this could have been a Taurus that this actually happened with, or somebody dumped out someone's piggy bank or something and they took their coins or something. Something specific about the United States Treasury could be significant. Trying to hunt down where these coins are, spying from afar to see whose coins these are, something like that. Where they come from. These come from overseas. These come from years. I'm seeing Europe. I'm seeing somewhere far off the Mediterranean Sea. I'm seeing some coins off of the map that belong to you, like, since like the castle, like back in like the dragon days, like it's what a medieval times, like, seriously. I'm seeing magic, like something here, somebody's badass at what they manifest with their money or something like that. But it's like these are her wishes and desires, this Aquarius up here, but it could be a Virgo. Could be a Virgo or an Earth sign, the Taurus bull here. Somebody is like trapped in the. You ever seen the Wall Street bull, and then they try to put that statue in front of her with the girl that was going like this to the bull, and they made them remove it because something about it being the gender or something like that. They made them remove it in front of the Wall Street bull because she's naked. She's naked right here. Can't show her. And this is a family member or something like that. Yeah, but these roots or whatever, this stemmed from this culture, this family's culture, something like that. But something has, like, these fruits of their labor got taken over here by a Taurus or a Virgo or an Aquarius. All right, or somebody could be on that cusp. Somebody was jealous of somebody over their style, their fashion, how they dressed. Something like that. Somebody could grow grapes or something. Okay, Page of Cups reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's the fish that slipped out right there. Somebody dropped the ball with something here. They dropped the ball and moved on from something. It's like I'm just seeing someone squishing a fish and or going like this. That's what I'm seeing. And it just bloop, bloop. But it's in the reverse, so it's swimming back. So, like, Dory could be significant. It's not really swimming back. It's looking back, but it's going forward. Whatever this is. Nice tights. You hearing that? Nice tights. They look good on you. Something like that. Yeah, and there's only drops left. From whatever she poured out in her tears, there's only driplets left of it, or whatever this is. Oh, so I also see like a headphone or somebody speaking into a headphone, but it's in the reverse. Someone's speaking to somebody could be brainwashed. This could be a mature child, somebody that's like older, but they're really young. They're actually could be a minor actually, or somebody that's just really young. Somebody's trying to put this person to work, or this person is going to work, or something about resculpting something here. Somebody's looking at their work. Something could be like old. Okay, this is something spiritual, something about Lucifer's wings, something about losing the wings, something about, here's where this goes into play. This has to do with someone's work, what they do for work. Something about somebody still wearing their apron. They have the hammer and the nail. They're working, but they can't work any more than they're working after not being binded up here and no ancestor communication on what they're actually doing. So this is somebody doing tedious work for nothing. And this has gone too far. Whatever this is, it's tedious. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Man, I can't make this up. Page of Pentacles reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Somebody couldn't, it's like somebody couldn't even give somebody like even a little pinnacle. They couldn't even give somebody even a little offer of love. It's like they had to shut this person completely down for some reason. I don't know why. That's that fish that gets slipped out. That's where it happens. This could be a child. A child may lose their hand or something. This child could be very abundant. This could be somebody's actual partner. This person could be married to their child because they had a child out of wedlock, and they have a prior, court contract or something. That, like me, like I'm still married to my child. Technically, in the spiritual realm, I'm married to my child because his dad passed away and something like that. And it's weird, guys, the way that the contracts and the courts work in the spiritual realm. It really, really is important. It is important not to move it or touch it because it's done for a reason. But it's like somebody did not see something here, and it's a karmic contract. Whatever it is, someone's going to lose their hand. This has something to do with someone's work, what they do for work, how they work. Something about not even being able to receive a little pinnacle. Because remember, this person has to have a third party involved to receive anything, any sort of abundance. It's like they use this person for a bank, almost. 8, 9, 10, right there. This is an earth sign doing this, or it could be an Aquarius, actually. This is where the whole grand scheme of things took place. Somebody was supposed to have been unalive by now. Somebody was supposed to have been done and gone or in the grave, but something about a habeas corpus, y'all have been picking up on this real strong too. This habeas corpus, this could be a court, something about the 10 Commandments. Yeah, so this man right here is re-etching the 10 Commandments right here. I do see that. He's rewriting a story that's not his story or something like that. And he's trying to sculpt it, trying to show you the grand scheme of it, but he had no clue. He has no clue because he's not in the fields doing the work. He doesn't know what this... this person can have all the spiritual rank in the world, but you have no clue. You're not out in the fields or something like that, doing the actual work. And it's like someone's stealing someone's ideas and manifestations. This star right here, or this earth sign, whoever this person is. And not as so much even giving this person a little bit of money, not even giving this person a little bit of love, even trying to kick this person out of a house or a home or getting them... You got what you want now. You definitely get what you want now. Yeah, this marriage is in the reverse. There's no going back to this contract, whatever this is. This is no court. All the fruits of your labor are going to just be rotted and gone or something like that. Things are not going to manifest the way that they were before because you were still, or someone was stealing off of your ideas or you were stealing off of their ideas. Something like that. There's also something about the rotary. These could be 4 questions you have to ask yourself. There's the ox driving this wedding train into something that somebody don't want. And somebody's letting it slip right out of their hand. This could be a wheel, too. Like, something is in a wheel. It's wheeled. And somebody's trying to sculpt it into something that it's not. And that's why Judgment's in the reverse. It's actually working with the person that was binded. And then, Ace of Pentacles. Now this person gets an offer. This person didn't need your little pinnacle, or you don't need their little pinnacle, something like that. You get Ace of Pentacles right here. Brand new offer in the beginning. Yes, and guess what? This isn't going to be as fruitful as the way this systematic way of things were going. This is going to have the plague tied to it. I see a wheel, like, going over, like, an archway of flowers or something like that. There's going to be, like, a wheel or a pendant or something. This is, there's going to be bugs that come out of this, or whatever this is. It's a plague. And guess what? There's the hand. or someone was the plague. Somebody is something about the doctors. What do you call that? During the pandemic, it was called Doctor something back in the day with the thing with the long beak. But I don't see the doctor in here. There's no doctor here. It's just the plague. Or this could be like the Green Mile or something like that, where he's like, and he heals people or something. It's like there's that bug or that beetle. Oh, somebody could be looking for a beetle bug, or that could be significant for somebody. Volkswagen Beagle, something like that. Butterflies and bugs. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but somebody is seen in stardom. Something about also what is the name of that movie? What was the name of that movie? I used to watch it when I was a kid. Not She's the Man. Is that movie where that girl is like a cheerleader? She takes the earring at the mall and she switches it. She becomes what's his name? She switched bodies with him. She becomes the man and the man becomes the woman. And he's out like running him. He's like this older male that's out running amok with her hot body or something like that. It's funny. And then he becomes her and she has to go back to her high school and stuff like that. She got that beetle, that bug or something like that little car. And yes, it's like someone's getting this earring or this coin back. Something about that. This is like something that belongs to somebody, and it has to be given back. It has to be given back. There's no other way. There's the hand. There's the hand right there. Something about a marriage. Someone keeping someone, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, trying to keep somebody in a work marriage contract to gain finances. It's going to cost you your hand, or something like that. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. You weren't supposed to know this, but you were communicated this now. There's your big monster. There's your big lizard right there. There now it's a big issue, and it's not in your worst nightmares. It was what you manifested for yourself, right? That's what you wanted, right? Or it's what they wanted. It's what you both wanted, but you each get your own embodiment. It's like you're going to obtain back what's rightfully so yours, and this person will obtain their body back, or the earrings will switch back, or the coins will switch back the way it's supposed to go, and then everything will be made right. But it's gonna come with a price of this hand. And there's the 5 of Wands where we started, 4 and 5. It had to do with a marriage and someone not being communicated something about an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this isn't even your worst nightmare. This person's not a nightmare. This person's not evil. This person's not of any sort of darkness or anything to them. This just has something simply to do with somebody taking the fruits of someone's labor and not communicating something amongst this group of people. Letting something slip out of your hands that was beautiful and great. But it's like, I don't know. I just see this like a whole family is in shambles over this. It's going to be plagued from now on. Anytime you try to take something the same way that you thought you were going to take it or something, like it's not going to happen that way. I see a lizard here. Somebody could grow back something like a gecko, or like, you know how you lose like the tail of the lizard and it might grow back. Like my childhood neighborhood friend Leticia, she grabbed this the tail of this I think it was a salamander, and it fell off, and she was like, oh, it's okay, it'll grow back. Because I was like, yeah. And the tail, like she tried to pick it up by the tail, and it just clean cut off. Yeah. Something, and she's like, oh, it's okay, it'll grow back. And it went, yeah, and it took off or something. Their witchcraft is catching up to them, whatever they did. Their witchcraft is definitely catching up to them. This is somebody who was exploring something. This wasn't even something that was based off of truth. I don't see any swords up here except for where the woman's just binded up in some situation that she didn't even know, sign up for, or nothing like that. With one man here, like, okay, you're jammed up, but you're really not, or something. It's all in the reverse. You're really a star, or something like that. It's people, you're trying to perceive someone as evil, and it's like you're coming out with everything in the book when you just need to be honest about something, or someone needs to be honest about something. Or you just need to let the situation go. If this person can't be honest with you, and you can't be honest with this person, or vice versa, you just need to let it go. and mind your own business at that point. Like that's how I feel about it. Sometimes it's not anyone's business what your business is in the background. It's not for you. It's not for them or something like that. It's just it's not your business. It's this person's actual business or something. But yeah, it's like God is showing up and he's like enough of whatever this is. Dang, can't make this up. Somebody might even Four swords right here. There's the swords. Something to do with the karmic marriage contract here. Some sort of actions. Somebody might someone severed someone from the family and their your own ancestor. Somebody did this to somebody. Like they separated somebody's marriage contract on purpose here. Something over a child, or they were being childish, or they did this when a child matured. They waited for the right time, the time of pickings or something like this. And look at this hands. The hands how it's up in a prayed position. And she's trying to offer him a flower right there. Like the innocence. This somebody could be hanging off a cliff or something, or that could happen too. That's when that little dog came by or something. Like the corpse's bride or something like that. This is like a court contract, spiritual contract, physical realm contract that's coming full circle around, all because of this pinnacle that somebody snatched from somebody in a bad wedding contract and did not even tell them about this or how this operated or worked. It's going to come back and haunt you. Whatever it is, somebody could have even got raped or something like that. Somebody's been getting raped like all their life or something. Like it's like someone's true innocence or something whenever they were in their innocence or something like that. Somebody's been raped like for a long time or something like that. Like, or that's how it would be perceived to other people, but you don't really know how to place it or say it. I don't know how to put that. It's like somebody just got the right knack for something because they ride that mechanical bull like that, but they don't get the money. They don't get paid. There's something about somebody using an excuse of something from their childhood or something like that to keep them stupid or to keep them stuck so that they never know what was done. And this is going to cost somebody. It's going to cost them. And then you're going to be even or something like that. You're going to be even after that. Somebody could even lose their private parts. Something bad could happen to someone's private parts. I think that was in someone else's reading too, but this is a hand that it might happen to. But it also could be a private part. Somebody could be getting a surgery or something. I don't know. Yes, somebody should have listened to somebody's parent or something like that. Somebody's parent should have had full rights and custody and control over their karmic situation because something that you didn't see in this whole situation is come full circle. It's coming to a close, whatever it is. Something to do with someone's marriage, false contract or something. Yeah, somebody's not able to communicate with their own child or something from afar. This is about someone being up late. And again, somebody's attacking somebody on the they're blah 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 blah. When you just need to quit worrying about that person. Quit worrying about that person. You really need to stop worrying about that person because this person is like married to their child. I'm getting an older child or something like that. This person is married karmically in the spiritual realm to this child, period. And something has closed within the courts in a court proceeding. But this relationship with this child still stands. Does that make sense? Freaky Friday, yeah. Or I don't think it was Freaky Friday. What was the name of that? I think no, he played on Deuce Bigelow, that guy. And the earring and I can't remember the name of that movie though. I want to say She's the Man, but that's not it. That's that other movie where she gets the earring, and then the lady they're at like the urban, what do you call it, Earthbound in the mall or whatever, and they're like at the mall shoplifting and stuff. She takes one earring and it belonged to the princess or something, and then this one, and then they wind up swapping bodies. And he knows how to use her body because he's a dirty old man, you know, that was out robbing convenience stores and stuff. So he knew how to use her body, and she knew she didn't know she could teach him how to get more in touch with his feminine side in some sort of way. I don't know why that's significant, but somebody was a princess. It was a princess's earring. She did it to escape some slavery or something like that. That was the whole story behind it. And she has to like convince her friends that that's really her, but she's in Deuce Bigelow, that guy that played Deuce Bigelow, in his body. And he's like, oh my god, he has that curly hair. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And then she's out acting like him, like, you know, walking like him and stuff, like with her knees spread. Like, it's just funny because he knows how if he had that kind of a body, he would utilize it because he knows exactly what to say, what to do, that sort of thing. It's like that type of energy. Somebody knows exactly what to say and what to do, having the right body and right outfit and right everything. They can really F some stuff up. So that's what someone has done. They swapped something like with a princess, or this princess's jewel. Yeah. Their kid. That would be that's the truth. That would be their kid. Somebody's still married to their kid or something like that. Or could be. And somebody has passed away even in this partner relationship or something. Someone has passed away or divorced or something. Or they divorce. All right. I hope that resonated for you, Manny. I think that was about 30 minutes long. Hope I didn't go too long. I might win a little over. All right. Want me to play the fight song for you one more time? But anyways, oh yeah, I remember what movie you're talking about, but can't think of. Yeah, I can't think of the name either. Dang it, my cousin Carla would know. My cousin Carla would know for sure. That was our favorite movie when we were younger. Woo, that was intense. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. I'm always here to help. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for being my #1 fan. Yeah, no doubt. I wouldn't want to lose my hand, but I know it has something to do with the knuckles, or someone could have this tattooed on their knuckles, or it has something to do with. And my grandpa was on this. Hi, Grandpa, are you still in here? John Smith, are you still in here? But something about the skull and crossbones on the. I don't know why I was just asking. It has something to do with like royalty heritage or something, like, or someone's like, somebody's using it for their own personal gain and it doesn't belong to them or something like that. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to lose my hand either, or, you know, I'd be just real cautious, real careful. I could suggest, I could think of something, some type of formula for you on that to save your hand. Let me get back to you on that. It might work, it might not work, but it just might be crazy enough it might work. Okay. You sent me your phone number, right? Like a tattoo? I have your phone number, don't I, Minnie? Yeah. So, I'm gonna, I'll send you, I'm gonna have to think of a formula for you for that. It would be like, you would have to get your heritage back. Okay, so it's kind of like the other day when I was explaining this to people. Alright. So, if that is so, and something was switched, well, first you have to ask yourself, First you have to ask yourself, what you have to ask yourself, what have you done lately? You know, or what is it? What is that thing that was done that was wronged? How it could have wronged somebody in some sort of way? How it could have affected their whole life? You have to you have to know exactly what that is, okay? And that's important. I kind of need to know that detail. If I can know that detail, because you have to think about it. This whole storyline that I told you about this has something to do with a group of people: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is not like somebody doing voodoo or like witchcraft or anything like that. This is like it's like getting things back right again, because somebody is doing something the right way. Somebody is like not falling back to their past. Like somebody has progressed and moved forward out of the pits or something like that. And they have moved forward with their life, but it's like something still has not changed within this contract or something. It kind of resonates for me like a lot. That's why I'm able to read it so well. But I would suggest, okay, and like I was saying, so I would need to know specifically what that is. But where's it at? I broke this down in an earlier reading. So what I mean is, like, by a formula, like I said earlier, there's 620,000 different gods, okay? So depending on what someone's beliefs are. If you and I did not have the same beliefs, like, you know, but of course, we're in America, we believe in Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior. Of course, right? But there's something here about someone's spiritual beliefs. Somebody could have been exiled from the church, okay? So this is what I was picking up on the other day. And I was picking up on it strongly. I don't know if you can see this. So, here is, I don't know if you can see that. I might have to just recreate the whole thing. Here is somebody sitting in their zen. They're in the yoga pose. I don't know if you can see him. There's his face. You know, there he is sitting in his zen. He's in his zen. You fight evil with good and good with evil. So, like, say for instance, this person is zero grounded, right? And energy affects you, right? The way people come at you with the cause, there's a reaction with everything. It happens, but this is like next to near impossible. It's almost like dating. When somebody is in zero grounded energy, it's like it's impossible for them to cheat because they don't have any booty calls or something like that. But it's like this person's at complete zero right here. So if they were to meet somebody, like one person, finally they broke out of their shell for like a year, okay? They came out of their shell, they met somebody new, right? Say they like that person a lot, so they decide that they want to stay out or whatever. So this person's no longer at zero grounded energy. But here you got Bill, Bob, and Jack that come around right here. Okay, so it's like good and evil and evil and good. Bill, Bob, and Jack have nothing to do with this person in zero grounded energy, although they've come out of their shell more often and they were introduced to Bill, Bob, and Jack, right? So this person starts giving a little bit more energy to these new friends and stuff like that. They start coming around each other's houses, vice versa. That thing, so forth and so forth. Although they are not family, friendship is important to have. Also, mentally, it's good to have that. Actually, really good to have that. It feels good to have friends, not to isolate yourself. Otherwise, you're going to have so many times. So, we're going to call this person Zen. Okay, that's his name, Zen, Z-E-N. So, this person is in zero energy. They're in their bubble. Nothing can F with them. Yet, one day they decide to break out and they meet a new person. They introduce them to 3 people here. This person starts going out, playing pool with them every night, so forth, so forth. Now, regardless of the situation, say these people are into the same God, right? Into the same zero-grounded energy. Say these people are kind of into that sort of manifesting thing and intuitive stuff, right? So they're crossing each other's energy barrier here in some sort of way. Even though they are not married, they have no relationship, but the one person that introduced them and took them out to all 3 of these people, they're constantly seeing this person. This is who they're in a relationship. But say they have kids out of wedlock too. This is where things get tangled and entrapped because this person needs friends too, but they're crossing energies, okay? They come in contact with each other every single day. So this, I need to know if this is something in the fairly recent past, or if this is something that stems from a long time ago that has actually spiritually shifted somebody's energy into a man's body or a man into a woman's body. There's something here that, because if this is something that was fairly recent, that's one thing, but it's the spirits are saying something about a hand, something about somebody's bloodline, something about somebody's family heritage, their something. It's like somebody chopped down somebody's family tree and stuffed them in the fireplace, and they resurrected and came back and fixed everything, and now you're still trying to throw that same energy at this person, but they're not in that same energy or something like that. And it's like something has to be made right here, because this person is not allowed to even have relationships unless they're in your good graces or something like that, or something like that. It's like having power of attorney over somebody. That's what it is. Like having power of attorney over somebody you shouldn't have power of attorney over. Clearly, that's what that is. So I would need to know if it's something in the recent, recent past, or if this has been going on for a while. Something like that. But from what I've seen in the cards, it has something to do with someone's innocence. But somebody was supposed to be a princess or something like that. Or somebody took the bride from Christ, like the bridegroom of Christ. Like that was actually something that was taken out of somebody. Like religious community exiled one of their family members or something. That's what I'm picking up on very intuitively here. Over some sort of situation. Somebody could have told like a wise tale or something. If this happened in childhood or something, and there could have already been a karmic contract or something like that. That is just the message. Let me get into this a little more, because I don't want you to lose your hand, Manny. All right, let's go on. Or like my hand in marriage. That's what I'm hearing too. Will you take my hand in marriage? You know what could break the contract is if you got married, maybe. Like actually got married. But I did see something about the minister. So the same minister or something ordained, or the wings. This could be Lucifer's wings. How did Lucifer lose his wings, y'all? Does anyone know? I forgot how Lucifer lost his wings. That's going to be important. Look at him. He's trying to figure it out now. Look, because all those tools are in the shed. This could also happen while someone is at work. I also was hearing, if you work in a jail or something like that, or around a jail, this could happen while at work. Because something about someone's work, it's like an eye for an eye or something like that. Or like something has to come full circle. You have to release something. Whatever this is, it did not concern you, or it wasn't even of your concern, but you made it your concern or some way or some form. And this is going to affect you now. Whatever this is. But it has nothing to do with this person. This person's not doing any kind of like voodoo on you or anything like that. It has something to do with something I'm really picking up on, something from a long time ago, because somebody was supposed to have been a princess or to have been someone great or something like that. It's about giving something back to somebody that belongs to them or something like that. Something about laundry is specific here. The coins at the laundromat, or somebody quit doing their art, or somebody got turned to stone. They were in awe of someone's beauty. They were admiring them like a art portrait or something like that. It's very significant. Somebody didn't want someone to be seen in designer, and somebody should already be wearing like designer Dior. Like that's what I'm really strongly picking up on. Somebody was not just a nobody, and this is while this was decided when someone was a child, when someone was young, or something like that. So this man is holding this jacket, like admiring this artwork right here, this sculpture of this child that was left with holding the this was packed down like a pack mule or something. This child was with all these burdens and stuff, and it's like, what happened here? There's that tunnel. That tunnel is right in front of that sculpture right there. I don't know if you can see that tunnel. It's like the trumpet thing. It's behind that child, that sculpture. And his hands are going back like that, carrying that basket. And he's standing on top of a casket. Somebody could have claimed somebody was a dead body, or like a habeas corpus in the courts or something, because it looks ordained, and it looks like a courthouse, and a third party, that's a work. Somebody could work at a courthouse, or they did something with somebody who works at a courthouse in a religious setting group, saying somebody was a habeas corpus. And now these time travelers or these people have seen this, or they looking at something here from a outdoor glass perspective, like of this would be like the gods looking at a situation going down here, and they see the hammer and the chisel down here on the bench, on the work bench. Like, I never passed the bar. This could be a lawyer, an attorney right here that's passing the bar. Okay, see how he's passed the bar and he's admiring the work or whatever of this child? Like, how did you put up with all that, carrying all that weight or something? And there's the chisels right there behind him. So this is Jesus speaking to this child, asking them, how did this happen? Yeah, a child. How did this happen? Because something about someone was in their innocence. Somebody was in their childhood. This happened to somebody while they were a child. It could have been a child, and I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know how y'all are when y'all are younger and stuff. You're curious. You're little weirdos and stuff with your cousins, and I don't know. It just gets weird. But once it surpasses a certain age, like, then it's really illegal. Or if you start driving through Arizona, or not Arizona, through Arkansas, and you think your cousin looks hot, you know you're in Arkansas. Something like that. That's something to do with that, but sounds like me. Hey, that's everybody. Everybody does that whenever they're kids, but once you get older, that becomes when it's illegal. But there's something about this. Somebody was like, it happened like that, but somebody could have charged somebody like as an adult or something like that, or said that this happened in adulthood or something like that. But it looks like it happened in their innocence time period or something like that. Somebody was wrongfully accused, and that's why Jesus is talking to them at the altar like that, in front of the whole ordained ministry or something like that. Something about a chocolate bunny. There's something about Easter. Something could happen in March, or something could happen by March. Something's going to move really fast, really rapid, or something happened in April, back in April. Somebody could have almost died, or by trying to obtain someone else's pinnacle, or they just barely. It's like somebody comes in and they just rip this pinnacle from someone every time. It's like a zip, like a bunny. Like, I'm picturing Alice in Wonderland, like the bunny that is late for a very important date, but never gets to go on a date. Somebody else is sipping on this cup or something. Like they the shit of the bee's knees. Yeah, somebody knows exactly which direction to go. They had somebody bind it here, or I don't know. There's not two men fighting over this person. This person doesn't even care. They're not really blindfolded. This person just simply doesn't have a car or a vehicle. Something about someone not having a car, a vehicle. Something about a Volkswagen or a Bug or something like that. Yeah, somebody's trying to scry somebody's trying to create a court contract now. Somebody's looking crazy. Or they could have said somebody looked crazy in the courts or something like that. They could have said somebody was trying to steal their own inheritance that belonged to them. Like something could have been willed to this person, and someone even stole that from this person. And they could have even treated them like used them as a bobblehead or something like that, and exploited them for the rest of the family or something like that. That's what I'm getting here. Like, I see two bald men head. Yeah, so somebody's not crying these tears anymore. Somebody's not going to cry the tears anymore. I see the cross right here. Someone can have a tattoo that could be significant. Something about a bald head, again, comes out right here in the reverse. They're bowing at the knees of this person that's at the courts right here. Like, please, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. It's like somebody's trying to tell you, you don't know what you're doing. You don't. You don't have the slightest clue what you're doing. Your antenna is down, your crown is off, and you're just writing a bunch of crap and saying a bunch of crap here. But this is like you're not your storybook. This is someone else's storybook. So you have to be careful about exploiting this storybook that does not belong to you. Because this is the tears someone else cried. This is like Jesus' sacrifice here. So someone sacrificed something here. This was supposed to have been their tears. But they're filling it up with the tears that you cried instead. And filling it back into their cup because this belonged to them. They were supposed to be able to have this mourning or this, this closure with something here in a marriage or a contract that they never got to have a contract closure with something. This person has not received closure. And somebody just keeps using and abusing somebody. That's what I'm picking up on. They're just abusing the shit out of someone. And it's like they don't want to admit that they were wrong about something or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and leave that right there, though. That went way longer than 30 minutes. Tell you what. I'll get you a closing message, though. Let me get some of this Alice in Wonderland since you are my #1 fan there, mayonnaise. All right. Clear, concise message, please, and thank you, Spirit. Something about a rabbit running out of time. Something. Somebody's always used to like intercepting some coin or something like that, going after someone. It's the talking smack about someone that makes it 10 times worse. Saying someone's evil or something like that. That is what is costing you. That is what is costing you because you are destroying someone's character. Somebody has to do like a defamation of character or something like that. They could actually have to file this in the courts to make something right here. But something has ran its course. It's ran out of time. Somebody is being human trafficked here. I see the panda eyes and the evil eyes. Whoever's in the spiritual community right here that's saying that someone else is evil, this person is really demonic right here. And this person's being human trafficked. Look at the panda eyes and the time clock right there. And it belonged to their granddad or something like that. This could be like a Waltham watch or something like that. It's a very beautiful Rolex of the 1800s. It belongs to this little girl right here, and her granddad gave it to her. He willed it to her or something like that. And she's being human trafficked because a sibling or something like that, and there's like a demonic eyes right there. Like this is jealousy, envious. They see something so beautiful, they want it. Yeah, and look at her here. She's being human trafficked right there. With this time clock by her family or something like that. That panda eyes is something. Yeah, there's her blue eyes, her beautiful fairy blue eyes that they're supposed to be. But yeah, this is somebody's evil like twin or somebody swapped bodies with a family member or something like that, or a spouse. But there's something has ran its time course, man. Or somebody plans on jacking somebody after they give them some sort of abundance. They're even planning this out to jack someone that after they receive their royal inheritance of what belongs to them on heaven on earth, for you to be able to experience 3 times hit jackpot in your lifetime before death can actually tap you on the shoulder and tell you it's your time to go. Somebody's actually even trying to take that from someone because they're so beautiful or something like that. It's like somebody just hates beautiful people for some reason. And beautiful people get it the worst sometimes because a lot of people do get intimidated by beautiful people and they just assume that they're a bitch or they're mean or something like that. No, this person probably gets spammed a lot. This person probably gets spammed a lot. They're used to bullshitters, people that aren't serious about them because they probably don't even know how beautiful they are. And even if you told them 100 times, they hear it 100 times a day. Something like that. But it's like these people like... they just expect that this person has it like that because they're so beautiful or whatever. But this person really don't even have a change of clothes. Like they're doing, could be doing like the worst. And then someone else is gaining some sort of finances off this situation. And they keep trying to ruin someone's name, court paperwork, ruin someone's name. You're doing it the completely wrong way. When all you have to do is like one little thing, like take somebody off the dating app or something. Like that's all you have to do. Or say you're not married to that person no more. Let it go. Something like that. That's all you got to do. Quit colliding against somebody. Quit coinciding against somebody who's not even minding your business, but you're minding their business. Yeah. It's like this person just keeps to themselves constantly. This person's being human trafficked in some sort of dating app, dating game. Yeah, something is not nonsense. Somebody could wear red and black a lot. This person thinks that they're the freaking off with her head. Yeah, this person pulled a queen heart. She's a queen of hearts. She's sweet, innocent girl. Even the hatred queen is posing for a picture with her right there. Yeah, but she's being human trafficked here. This person can't even go meet the queen because they're too busy getting human trafficked by their sibling. I mean, I can't make that any more clear. Like, somebody does not, they're in their own zen. Like, they don't get out. They don't date. They're not into that sort of thing. That's not their thing. This person's getting raped every day that the sibling has a hand in it. I'm telling you, that's what it is. And this person has, like, it's like how Lucifer lost his wings. Like, he was like God's right-hand man, but he lost his wings. Like, this is like... This is like that. It's like somebody who has been raised around somebody that was so pure, so good, like someone, like to have a dad like that. Like, you would never lose those roots, okay? You would never lose who you are in the way that you grew up or something like that. Yeah, you can have your differences, but you would never lose your way with who your parent is and stuff like that. Like, you just never would, unless you just back shit talk the other parent to hell. Like, and then that would be like, give me those wings. I'd be like plucking the wings out of the parent and then spitting on them. It's like, and God said that's the last that is ever going to happen in this lifetime, ever again. Yeah, it's something like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing the messages. Mary, I hope all is well with you, brother. What's going on? Hey, Alfonso Simmons. Manny West, I know. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no problem. Alfonso Simmons, we broke up a year ago now after 5 years of hell, and I'm completely over it now, but I keep hearing things that stand out all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that would be. Like, me personally, I haven't been on a date in about 2 years. Nobody has taken me out to dinner or to do anything in 2 years. So that's for me, personally. And believe it or not, I am very good looking. Like, I could go on a date anytime I wanted to. It's just, I haven't had the finances to at all. I've been completely going through a very hard time, guys. Like, I can't even take you on a date. I've just had to sit back and take it. And I don't know what's going on right now spiritually, but it feels like something's going into, like, it's been headed towards Handmaid's Tale, is what it feels like. And it don't feel good. It feels like I'm not a parent, like I'm a pay rent or something, but I don't know, y'all. I feel like I'm under some sort of spiritual contract. Any jobs I get only last about 2-3 months tops. Any relationship lasts 2-3 months tops, and then something ends. It ends. Like, any relationships, friendships, anything, guys, it just ends suddenly. And I don't know why. It's like, it feels like a curse. It's been going on ever since I don't know, like ever since I got out of prison or before I went to prison, it was like that. About a year before I went in. It's just, I don't know, guys. It feels weird. Like, whatever this contract with the courts is, it's affecting my life. I'm getting my life back. So, like, just know I'm not doing any voodoo on you. But if you have taken something from me, know that I am getting it back spiritually. I am, and I will. And I will take it all the way to the courthouse if I have to let you know I'm not doing no voodoo on you. But if you have taken something from me spiritually, I have manifested a formula that has helped me to get back what is mine, what belongs to me. So if you've ever taken anything from me spiritually, you better hope you haven't, or you got it in legal writing, because if you're going to take my time and energy like that from me in some sort of way, I'm getting it back. Know that. And if you're going to use it for evil, I'm getting it back. Period. You're not going to steal my creativity, my anything anymore from me. That's for anybody and everybody out there. That's just simply that. Because I feel like I'm in a situation where I can't come across anything tangible. I feel like I'm somebody's bank. Like I'm somebody's piggy bank or something like that, where they just use me for funds or something like that. And I'm had, y'all. There with my ball. And so, yeah, that's how I feel about it. And so I'm going to get that back regardless whether you like it or not. I'm not doing no voodoo to do it neither. I'm doing everything the spiritual, legal way of doing it. And I don't need a court to do that. can do it on my own because I have that right. You can't take away my religious beliefs, period. I have my own God. I believe in my own God. I believe in my own business. I mind my own business. I don't bother your business. I don't go harassing you, stalking you at work, harassing your boyfriend's relationships, things like that. I don't expect my family members to do that to me. I don't expect you to follow and harass me, especially if you don't want to invite me over to Thanksgiving because of how you've done me and you're embarrassed of the fact. Yeah, of course, I don't want nothing to do with you. Obviously, you've been, some of my family members have been trash talking me behind my back to my own child or my own children, saying how I'm a bad parent, which is the number one no. You're not ever supposed to do that. That is the most complete disrespect, even in God's eyes, in everything. If you bad trash talk another parent behind their back, that's the most evil, wicked thing you could do in the world. Especially if that person was a good parent to them. You're just running that relationship for no reason, just because you think you can. So therefore, I am going to be respectful in my own embodiment, in my own third eye, my own God, where I'm at, where I deem I have to own this space right here. I can't go anywhere. I'm here on Earth. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not suicidal. I'm staying right the hell here because I matter. Because I make up this part of this earth. And regardless of what my beliefs are, they might not be the same as what your beliefs are. That's why we need to mind our own business in some sort of ways and not get all into the legal aspects of other people's lives like that, or try to hone in on who they're dating and shit like that. If you're not my boyfriend, if you don't like me like that, if you're not showing me love or you're not pouring into me in some sort of way, I've been without a brand new set of clothes for I don't even know how long. If you're not taking me shopping, you are not my boyfriend. You don't even have a right to be even looking into my life. Period. Especially when I ain't even been shopping in 2 years. You do not belong in my life. You are very much karmic. You know what you are, and you need to stay out of it big time. And you need to mind your own business, because if you don't, you are going to wind up every single penny you thought that you made off of my back, I'm getting it back. I'm going to get that money back, regardless of what you think you took from me. You better hope you got it in writing, whatever. Because in the spiritual realm, if you don't got it in writing, I'm getting it back. Period. I don't care how I have to. I'm getting it back. But I'm not going to do no voodoo. I'm not doing voodoo. I'm doing everything the legal, spiritual route. It is no more than what a Buddhist monk would do in sitting here and manifesting it. I could do it sitting right here, right now, to get my stuff back. Praying. That's it. That's all. That's all I do. Sit here and pray. I don't do no voodoo. I don't even have no voodoo dolls. I got one little voodoo doll. That's it. I got one. I didn't even do the voodoo on it. I just got that at a garage sale. The same place I got the monkey. I just like creepy shit. I just like to freak people out. I just want you to be a little bit scared or, intimidated by me whenever you come around me or come near me, because I don't like you all up in my shit. It's kind of like I'll leave a bunch of porn or dildos hanging out just so you won't come in my space or my room. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. You should just mind your own business, period. I don't go snooping through your life, your boyfriend, your nothing. I don't care. Especially if you ain't got the audacity or the common courtesy to even show me or my child how much of a good person that I am to them, then that's on you. That means you're taking something from me that I was working on that. I was raising that. Did I do something wrong here? If I didn't do anything wrong and I'm free to go, then I'm going to take what's mine and I'm going to go. Period. You're not going to mentally try me and put me in jail. You're not going to, it's going to be a fight, right? But I'm not going to get tired. I'm not ever going to tire out. Ever going to tire out, because this is my life. I have to matter. Unfortunately, I was forced in this position where I'm just very emotionless. And I could just sit here and I'll just wait. I'll wait another year. I don't care. I don't mind. I'm not going anywhere. I just want what's mine so I can move on. Once I have my pinnacle, my tangible pinnacle, what belongs to me, I'm not trying to siphon off of grandma or grandpa or anybody. I want what is mine or what belonged to me before somebody came along and just obstructed my marriage and took everything from me. Or, told some little funny ass little rumors to my first husband, and then caused him to divorce me, leave me, and sent me through this hellhole in the beginning with. So, I mean, I mind my own fucking business, you know, I really do. And if I invite you over to my house or whatever, because I'm doing good for myself and I'm actually supporting my other family members, and I'm proud of that at 23 years old, and I want to invite you over to my home, that's on me. You know, that's because I'm being a good sibling, I guess, even though we've never gotten along or anything like that. But when you go and you destroy my marriage like that, you're foul as fuck. And especially if you think you're going to come back and still continue to destroy it or destroy me. You're never going to destroy me. You're never going to defeat me. You're never going to. Period. And I can't wait for the day you have your own marriage and your own children, because you don't have no children. And you know who you are, a certain sibling of mine. You don't have any children. You don't know what it's like. Period. You don't know that beautiful feeling, that moment when you breathe life into this world, when that baby takes his first breath and takes his first breath. When that baby takes that first breath, it's something spiritual that you feel. It's like a burning flame, like it's a fire of love, like none other that you can't take that away. It's like taking God and Jesus and everything from your life. Just take it right there at the birth. It's like, man, it's like having a brand new baby and somebody would just take the life from it. Like, it's so evil. So evil. That's why they don't do abortions past like so many months or whatever. That would be like somebody having a brand new baby and you cutting the life off of it. When you do that, that's because you want to sit there and you want to watch someone else's relationship with their flame and what burns for them with God and the rest of the spiritual realm, and you want to go and put that flame out for somebody. You're wrong, dude. You are way wrong. You can sit back and watch it in all different angles and enjoy it when it comes over for Thanksgiving, if it's invited. But if I'm not invited or whatever you are, you need to mind your own business, because you're going to want to touch my candle, you might. That's how I feel about it. And I don't need no voodoo to do that. No candle, no nothing. I just sit there and pray. And if it belongs to me, it belongs to me. If it don't belong to you and it belongs to me, it's going to come back to me. If it has to cost you something, it's going to cost you something. Because why? It belongs to me. I didn't ask you to take it. I didn't ask you to harass it. I didn't ask you to do anything. In the spiritual realms, I and God are good. But there are certain things in this life like that cost people for doing things that you shouldn't do like that. It's called blasphemy. You shouldn't do certain things. That's when God's wrath comes out. That's when vengeance is his. People think that they get away with things until God has to show up and show out. He has to show them. You know? Spoil the rod. Spoil the rod. I mean, that's why he has to show you. Like, when's enough? You have to be God-fearing. Like, when is enough enough? So, I mean, even if you are a very spiritual person, your dad still has to punish you. If you've done something against one of your brothers or sisters, you still have to reach your punishment for it. And you might be some mother-in-law's child. You might be their daughter or son to a mother-in-law or something. So that could be a case too. Like, but spiritually, you'll know if that's your son or daughter. You'll be able to call them out before the wedding or they ask for their hand in marriage. You'll know your daughter or your son when you meet them. Obviously, you can feel it spiritually. You know who they are. God will tell you who they are. And if you're not doing right by him or where you're not where you're supposed to be at or whatever, then and you get excommunicated from your church family or something like that, then you just wind up getting your own beliefs and making a way for your own, making your own family tree. As much as and they're still trying to bank off of this tree or something like that is what I'm getting, y'all. Somebody is a mischievous cat. It's like, but I've already been through it all. And I don't wish bad on nobody. I don't. It's just like, but if you physically have taken something from me, I'm spiritually going to get it back. Period. Just imagine me as a magnet. If you have stolen from me any sort of intellectual ideas, anything, my brain, my goon juice, it's coming back. It is all coming back to me. Period. I'm not going to be overtaken by a machine anymore. Like, I'm not going to be controlled by AI. I mean, I know what's up. I know Obama is still, he's the king of the United States. He's not, there's no such thing as a presidency anymore. I know it's Obama still running this whole thing ever since 2014. I'm not stupid. I know I'm probably in some sort of like, what do you call it? Virtual reality. Probably got some sort of like virtual reality things connected to my brain or something like that. And it's instilled into my eyeballs where I can see, where I wake up every day and everything looks real, but it's actually not. It's actually like a hologram, like I can actually move through it like a ghost. It's like nothing right here is real, but I'm just like stuffed in a storage container somewhere in a shipping yard, sitting there in Amazon's wish list or something, while someone can bank off of me. But everything looks real, feels real. I don't know. I guess they got to keep certain people contained for AI purposes. I don't know. So I'm still in like this belief of this is how things go or something like that. But I know Obama is still, he's still like, he became the king of the United States. Some sort of contract ended with the United States in the something like that. I'm not dumb. Something to have to do with the habeas corpus or something like that. I don't know. I mean, who just picks up the phone and decides to, with the Pope, and decides to call Fidel Castro years later after not talking to him? I mean, who does that? Who just calls the Pope one day after CPS gets inquisitive and asking you who all your family is and stuff like that? They just get so damn nosy that they got to know because they're planning to adopt your child into another family, so they got to know all your family background. Then they find out Charles Manson's your real dad. And then, whoopsie, poopsie, helter-skelter. Y'all did it, not me. I didn't have nothing to do with none of this. Everybody did it to me. I didn't poke the bear. I didn't start the bear. I didn't even know about the bear until about a month ago. So, I still think my mom and dad are my mom and dad. So, as far as that goes, I cannot help it. Y'all poked the bear, not me. How many times are you going to play helter-skelter with me to see how I'm going to react my whole life? Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, man. I'm not like that. My dad that raised me, he knows better. I mean, he's been sweet, super, super sweet to me my whole life. Oh, sweetheart. He knew better. Oh, but my mom that raised me, ooh, she really wanted to see how far she could take it. Really want to see how far she could take it with me. Poking the bear. See how aggravated, mad she can make me so she can get paid from Social Security using me as a test subject my whole fucking life, dude. Shit's not funny. It's not really fucking funny. I know what helter-skelter is. It's not fucking funny. I'm not your test subject. I'm not your test dummy. I'm not your habeas corpus. I don't like being people's scientific experiment. I wish people would leave me the fuck alone. And let me move on with my life. Let me remarry, change my fucking last name, and move. But they won't. They like to, I'm just sitting here in this storage box container somewhere in a shipping yard until I get my fucking inheritance back or whatever this is. I want my shit back, man. This is going to be man and machine. I think I'm making this shit up, y'all. I'm not. They can make you a slave by proxy just by reprogramming. They'll go fight Dungeons and Dragons in the park, y'all, and they'll sit there with their swords and their sabers or whatever. Everything is AI infused. Like the police, they know exactly where to be and when to be there. 911, they know exactly when to be there and when to be there. People are chipped with certain chips, and they know. Period. It can feel your heart rate, everything. It just depends on what you're chipped with. If you're chipped with a higher class of people, a being with them, you're chipped with that. But if you're not, you're by proxy a slave or whatever, a handsmaid. by proxy. And you still think things are viewed in one certain way, but the whole world has to shift a certain way to get culture to wear all red hoodies like this one day, or all black hoodies like this one day, and all you innocent women sit over there. And this has nothing to do with a war on race. This has nothing to do with race, guys. This is actually men versus women. This is the great divide, the great divorce of the gods getting the great divorce and separating and divorcing. Because why? We went against God. We're now in a third world of an obscure sort of New Testament of a Bible, because the Old Testament it's about God and his wife. It's about Jesus and his wife. It's about the bride and the bridegroom. It's about Judea, and it's about who is the bride of Christ. And it's about the second coming of Christ, when Christ comes back for his bride. But this time he's not going to come back for his bride, because we're in a third weird world country where this type of manual has not been written yet. And so now we have gay marriage approved here. So how's he coming back for his wife? So that means that Jesus is going back to speak with his Father during the second coming, and he's going to leave Mary behind this time because we ate the forbidden fruit, right? I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, but I'm not crazy. I'm not deranged. Like, I know people, why are people going to sit there and say people are crazy or deranged, man? Do you know how freaking twirling the Bible is? It twirls its words in different settings where you're sitting. Any sort of the words can just like change from one day to the next. If you read the same verse every single day at different time periods of different emotions and feelings of each day, say through a week's time, you're going to finally understand that Bible verse, the same Bible verse. Don't read any more, no less, just one verse. Focus on that every day and see how it changes every day. I'm not joking. It will change every day. It'll mean one thing to you one day, one thing to you and next, one thing to you and next. And then you carry that with you. The one day that you learn it in that sort of way, shape, or form, it resonates for you that day. But from day to day, it changes in what emotions that you're feeling. It's like trying to set the tone through text. It's like when you text in tone, like you can't express it unless throughout punctuation or expression like that. That's how, and then AI comes in, they use their subject, noun, verb, noun, pronoun, but the computers can't feel your emotions, only you can. But they have overtaken humans now. Y'all don't get that. Y'all don't understand that. They've taken the feeling, the emotion, the oomph out of life, the flavor, the taste, the make you feel good, and try to blame it on somebody's crazy because they can't understand something one day, but they can misunderstand it another day and misconstrue it how they want to on some paperwork and make it look right just so they can get a new house or some shit. That's how they do it, man. I'm not stupid. And then you want to use and abuse somebody who's already been through enough, kick them one last freaking time. You damn right it's going to come with a price. It's going to come with a hefty price. You can't just... I mean, what are you going to take? You already took Jesus from a person. You already took their beliefs from them. What... You want to take something else from them. What's in the third world that you could take from somebody? I guess the devil? You're going to take both. So someone's taking both, or fallen angels, or I don't know. Somebody's taking them with them. This is weird, y'all. It's like polar opposites or something like that is going on here. Somebody just won't admit something. It's like somebody has stolen every jewel off of a woman's vessel and does not want to admit wrong to it or something. And they're like, it's like someone's sex trafficking women, and they don't want to admit to this because this is like a you must comply, like sort of thing where it's like all brainwashed, where all women will comply or else. I'm just saying, you better comply or else. I mean, I'm just real shit right there. I can't make this up, y'all. So when it comes down to it, basically, leave it be. Get Manny, you're still in here. Don't you have Black Friday shopping to do? Basically, leave it be. Get back to the roots and get right with God. Well, to get right with God, you gotta have a clear understanding what of someone else's feelings or emotions on something. To people who are in a more higher religious upbringing of status quo, or a group of people, they hang out with a class or a group of people, right? Or something like that, okay? They have their groups of people. Sometimes those people can look at somebody who's lower than them and judge their friend groups. But it's so funny because when you're dating somebody, if you're of a higher class or stature or whatever, you can't date somebody who has nothing. You can't date someone who's broke, because that relationship is never going to be equally yoked. It's like one of my exes told me one time, what you come into a relationship with, you will leave with. So, and how you started, that's how it's going to end for you. So if you rush into something, it's going to end fast. So that's just the, basics of it. But you can't find somebody who's on your level if you're not financially roundabout on the same page, or someone just can't get on the track because they're constantly getting skipped or tripped or rushed into something and then dumped into something and then forgotten into something. So somebody's just playing with someone's freaking energy, man. But in order to get right with God, you have to see what this person has been through, or the person you're dealing with, or something like that. Whatever it was taken, or this marriage, it's something to do with the marriage. You have to get out of this house, marriage, contract, whatever it is. You have to get out of it, away from it, and out of it, and under it. And it's that's what you have to do, or be honest about it, or you have to be honest with the person that this was done to, so that you can both come together. And maybe that, actually, that the one greatest treasure hidden in plain sight is exactly that. That's going to be the one person that can help you fix. That's where the Buddhist monks come in when they bring clarity, is whenever that's the cure. The one person that you thought that you did not need or want, it's that one thing. You're going to be shown 3 visions at the stairway of heaven when you leave this earth. One of them is a time you're going to go up the first couple steps. You look back, Then you go up to the stairway, you're met by an angel, and before you is 3 portraits. And one is the opportunity to go back and change a time when you regret doing something to somebody, when you really hurt them by something that you said, and you affected their life in a way that they were never able to be the same again, or have that same courage as what they once did because of something you said. And they were supposed to go a higher place, but something you said to them stop them in their tracks in their life. And you see how you get the vision of them while you're not in the room, of them crying and bawling their eyes out, and then did something to something. I mean, you're just shown that. And then the third vision, you're shown a picture of you on a sailboat, minding your own business out in the middle of the ocean, no problems, no worries. And you say, yes, this is my life. That is my life. And so would you go back and help those people that you live with that regret of one thing that you said or did something that affected their life? Because we all have our own vision of what our life is supposed to be like for us, what our sailboat's going to look like, where we're going to be at in the ocean, that sort of thing. That's not for anyone else to decide, but us and our vision, in God's vision, what we see with God, what is in our eyes. And if you're not if you are going to put a damper or a trip in somebody's path like that, and they ask you not to do that, not to involve yourself so much like that, and you want to trip them up like that, and finally that person has enough of it, but you're not going to actually, at your ending day, actually go back and help that, because everyone has the same vision for themselves. Why wouldn't you go back and change the time that you hurt somebody on their path to get somewhere where they wanted to be? That's that you are the cause of them not being able to reach that bar. You are the cause of them not doing that because of something you said, something you did. We have to remember our 0 point energy affects everyone we come into contact with. You can't just show up to people's house unannounced. That's why you can't do that. You can't just do things to people that they're not. You can't just project things onto people and say they're this, say they're that, say they're evil, say they're this. You can't do that to somebody who's sitting in 0 energy in their zen. You can't. Because this person's not bothering you. They're not doing anything to you. You only pray for your enemies, because we come into contact with people every day, and we could say or do things that other people get like triggers from or something like that. Oh, they said this, that. So this person has friends too, aside from these 3. So, of course, he's going to interact, you know, and then it's probably like a small town or something, and things get flowing in the wrong way that they should be flowing. And then this person looks like the jackass right here, the broke jackass, because somebody else, you know, this is what I'm saying. Like, or you at least got to give this person the power of that knowledge, school them on what they're missing here. Don't just keep them stupid. But if this person's not on the same page with you, y'all shouldn't even be hanging out. You shouldn't even be making wheels and deals for this person. If this person said, no, I don't want you making wheels and deals for me, then don't be making wheels and deals for this person. Leave it alone, whatever it is. Like, if it's, especially if it's a marriage contract, but if it's in court writing, just go with the court documents, book by each word and verbiage, because I'm telling you, AI will naturally fix it for you. But if you're doing something that's unnatural, it's not going to work. If you got to give something back, you got to give something back. You got to leave something alone, you got to leave something alone. Simply that. You got to leave somebody's energy alone. If they're not bothering you, don't bother them. Like, this person's in 0 point energy. They're not setting you up with play dates or friendships or things that aren't going to last long, where they just get tripped up and tripped up and tripped. This person's not doing that to you, then that might not be what this person wants. This person could probably want something that's like stable, consistent, one person at a time. Everybody's illusion has been coming near me. Like, I just want somebody who's like narrow-minded, on the same page as me. Like me, like, you wouldn't even know it, but I love nerds. Period. Like, if you tell me you're gonna come reprogram my computer, like, you will turn me on. Seriously, and that's no joke. I'm a big sucker for nerds, and people don't know that about me. But that's me. That's my vision. What I have. And that might not be the other vision of what someone else has. They have that money on their mind, or they have something sadistic on their mind, and they get that money for it. They get the money, and they're so attached to that money because they're ripping the gold off of your royal lineage, heritage, and everything, and taking your soul, even your children, and everything that is supposed to be by spiritual realm. You're attached, like me and my son, because his dad passed away. My son and I are kind of married, if that makes any sense. Because he's my twin flame. He was my first love. My first love was my son. He's my baby, and there will be no other man that is going to replace my baby, my firstborn son. He is always going to wear them out. I love my son like so much, y'all, and he's just getting so much more like me, but he doesn't know what to think right now, y'all, because all the bullshit we've been through, because of other people projecting the narrative around us that ain't even their fucking story, and it was all based on a lie. And so that's where kind of things went left, because I'm not married to my kid. In the actual physical form, I'm not married to my son, but in the spirit, in the fire, in the flame, in this flame right here, it's still got to burn for somebody. I still got to be the man of the house. I'm the widow. I've got to hold that down, but I can't be that. Somebody else is taking all the, Social Security and shit like that I'm supposed to receive for that. Like, I can't be all I gotta be, especially when I'm being a single mom to my daughter, and then I leave her behind for 2 days. My cousin just comes and snatches her up out of the house. Like, that don't help. Like, I did nothing wrong to deserve my light or lantern to be dimmed, or for shit to be talked about me, or for things to not be invited for Thanksgiving. Like, that's just fucked up. It's just fucked up, and I need truth. I need answers. I need someone to come at me and tell me the exact damn truth to my eyes. To my eyes. I need the truth. I need truth. Period. That's it, and that's all. Like, that's all I need. But my flame still has to burn. I still have to matter. Even though my flame is dimmed because somebody wants to talk shit about me to my children and stuff, when I've done nothing wrong at all to deserve to have that done to me at all, or talked about me like that. You don't know what I've been through. I'm not going to sit there and play this game with you. I'm not going to sit there and retake your parenting classes. Those don't have an expiration date, bitch. I've got all my documents. Matter of fact, they're right here. I could pull them out right now and show you. I could have where TPMHMR signed off and said no further recommendations for you, and it's signed. Period. I have that in writing, and that don't have an expiration date on it neither. It don't. I've got it all in writing. I even try to lay it on that lady thick and tell her my problems. But you know what really irks me is that whenever people just like start getting into tarot and stuff like that, and they can't understand or grasp the words that are coming out of my mouth are trying to tell you about a spiritual aspect of something that you think you got a higher knowledge. Go ahead. You got this. You got the floor. You got this. You don't need me. What the hell am I doing here? Just make myself a lawsuit? Here. Go ahead. What else you want from my life? What else you want to tell me? You know what's best. I mean, obviously you pay me, you pay my bills, pretty much. But obviously I don't know shit. You know, I'm just trying to say, like, can I live my life? Is that okay? Am I allowed to sit here? Is this allowed? Can I sit here? Because I have to make up space somewhere. I can go sit outside. Would that be better for everyone if I sat at a park bench? Would that matter for y'all? I'm sorry. I just had my car sabotaged. All kinds of shit happened to me because somebody likes to manipulate shit all the way around me so that they can have things that don't belong to them. And they can, you know, they can be the widow for me and stuff too, and make those decisions. So you go ahead. I'll just sit here and not be a mom at all, and just let me hear it. What's up? And now I have the floor because I'm the spiritual teacher, and I'm teaching you something that you didn't know about the spiritual path of karmically being binded to your children, especially when you have them out of wedlock. Thank you. That's all I have. And don't wish it upon anyone else that you don't know any idea about having children or what that's like. You don't have the first clue. And especially don't talk shit about their parents when they're not around. That's a no. Even I know that. I never talk trash about the other parent in front of my kids. Never. I always wanted my daughter's dad to come around. Like, I would just like him being around, just hanging out with us. I didn't ask him for anything. I didn't try to go after him for child support. I was good to him. I was a good baby mama. I didn't ask for any of this. It's just some little setup that they thought that they was going to do to me. Just because they thought they could. Just because you got to keep up with your lies in the court don't mean that you got to involve me in it. I don't want nothing to do with your fucking court contracts. No matter how much paperwork you put on me, you can just unexclude yourself. Look, I've been off paper now for like 2 years straight. No paper, no charge, nothing for 2 years. Until you wanted to set me up on something because you knew I had a court date coming. Come on, man. Just leave me alone. When you leave people alone, you don't have that paperwork overload. Of course, you won't have as much more money in the county, but I'm just saying, I have lots of other ways we can make some money. Actually, I know a few things that, you know, we could probably actually benefit off of if we went about it in the source. That's where you got to go to the source to find the antidote. Period. It's hidden in plain sight right in front of you. And guess what? You would never even ask it for help. You would never even think to ask it for help or that you were going to. But one day you were going to need it. I promise you. That's that one day you knew you were going to need that person. And you're going to regret it. You will regret it. If people are just yak, it's not for no reason. Those people are yakking at you because they're frustrated with something that you've done. And you won't give them an answer or respond to what you've done. And you won't admit fault, or you keep wanting to blame it on other things, but you haven't admitted fault to what you've done. And you want to sit there and blame somebody else's whatever. Well, what if that person... Say I never left to go console my 11-year-old son after his dad passed away. Say I just never left my daughter behind because I couldn't afford to take her with me to go establish myself and then come back for you just 2 days later just come to my parents' house and take her without my permission out of this house. Like, that is not something I asked you to do. I did not ask you to comply with CPS. I did not ask you to do that. You did that on your own recognizances. I didn't have the first... I'm sorry. I'm trying to console my 11-year-old kid that I haven't really had a chance to catch up with in time. And I've been, you know, worried about the paying child support thing and raising my daughter and scared about how I'm going to pay for daycare, rides to work, and child support at the same time, freaking out, trying to get a hold of his dad when they didn't want to tell me he was passed away for 3 whole months and keep that a secret. So I'm frustrated every time I call on the phone. Obviously, I'm trying to yap, because I'm trying to tell you something, but nobody wants to fucking listen. So thank you for taking that stress away from me where I just don't even have to worry about it no more, I guess. I mean, if you came and want to pick her up and raise her for me, go ahead, please, go ahead. But I want you to tell everybody what's the truth, that I had nothing, there's nothing wrong with my parenting skills or anything I was doing. I want you to make that completely clear, that I was a very good mother to my child and I did nothing to deserve to lose her. I want you to make that perfectly clear, because had I not left her in this house long enough for you just to come and take her without me asking you to do so, I'm just saying I didn't ask you to, so thank you. I guess you can raise her, sure. Sure, I'm just gonna sit back. Know that I'm not gonna put myself through that same freaking abuse. I'm not going to put myself through the same abuse that I've been through once before. CPS and the system, they really, royally hurt me to a point of no return. And I will never retake your parenting classes again. Once I've retaken the damn parenting classes, and it don't have no expiration date on it. It don't require a driver's license to be a parent. I'm sorry. But once I've taken the classes, I've taken the classes. You need to let that go. I'm not going to retake the classes for the courts. Because the first time I did the classes, jumped through all those hoops, you did not give me my son. You just didn't. You know how long one freaking class? I took 13 different courses. Behavioral health, parenting classes, ACADA. I did everything. 13 different social, Susie Homemaker, additions to 13, my friend, 13. One class, one freaking class, a parenting class, took 4 hours, 2 days a week for 6 freaking weeks. One class. I did 13 different things in a year's time. You think I had time to actually get a job or work? No, I did not. I did not have time. You know how hard it was to jump through all those hoops? But I did. I did it. They abused me over that year. They cut my hair right here all the way to the scalp 5 times in 1 year. They cut my hair. They would pull me out. They served me paperwork with my baby in my arms during my 1-hour visit. The sheriff slapping paperwork down on my newborn baby while I'm trying to spend my 1-hour visit with him that I had a week. Well, I jumped through every single hoop they asked me to do. They cut my hair down to here, man. They abused the shit out of me because I, allegedly both men that I was, pregnant with or whatever were both married, and everybody grabbed their pitchforks and their torches and they attacked me. They really did, because I live in a small city. And it's kind of like Mary, or what's her name, or he who is without sin can cast the first stone. But do you really know what that takes to actually stand up for your child and say, I want to know who the dad is. I don't care if both these potentially could be married. I'm going to put them out there like that anyway, and hope that none of their wives and stuff work for the attorney's offices and, supermarket where you go shopping at and everything like that. You don't think about shit like that. No, you just think about, you want to know who the dad for your baby's sake, right? You would want to know if your real dad was Charles Manson, right? You would want to know. You wouldn't want to be helter-skelter abused all your life, would you? No. Damn sure wouldn't. But yet you want to utilize that and take the insurance money off of everything you've ever gotten off of me and use and abuse me and force me into some sort of weird situation where I can't move forward with my life. Can I live my life for me, please, at some point in time? Can I fucking have my life? Or is it that important for you to have it, to hide it? I mean, what is so important about it that you've got to hide my life from me where I can't live it fully? I'm just wondering. Because the truth, you don't want to hear the truth that I'm actually supposed to be somewhere higher than where I'm at right now currently, but because somebody wanted to be jealous and envious and everything like that of what I had, is that my problem? I'm sorry, you came in and took my daughter. I didn't ask you to come and take her. I did not ask you to do that. I did for that one time, but I believe I went back and picked her up. I believe I did. Pretty sure I did, and that contract was null and void after that, and I was still a good mom after him. So, I mean, I don't understand where I did something wrong. You can come up with all the excuses all day long, but you just need to say, you know, admit the truth or tell people the truth or stand up for somebody. If you want that antidote, you got to go talk to that person personally. If you don't want to lose your limb, you got to talk to that person personally. I'm just talking about my own personal problems and perspective. This isn't nothing against you, Manny. I'm just saying, personally, like, if you want the antidote, you got to go talk to the number one person you thought you'd never have to ask for the help from. That's where you're going to find the antidote. I swear to God. And I don't even, like, me personally, like, I don't even know who you are, Manny, but for some reason or another, I don't think I was supposed to tell you that either. I don't think you've actually spiritually reached that level to where you were even supposed to have gain that knowledge to know that. Like, I think this was you're cheating. You're cheating in some sort of way. You're cheating to get the cheat codes of something. And it's a spiritual journey that you yourself are supposed to go down. And if you don't want to go down that spiritual journey, don't choose to go down it. Don't. You're following the wrong damn direction if you're going to go that route with it, because you really need to stay focused on something else that is more your business style, instead of focusing down a road that you know nothing about, that you're trying to cheat and get the codes to of how to fix something that you should have probably never touched to begin with, or something like that. You probably should have never touched it. It probably wasn't anything to do with you or your business or nothing. So I don't know. I that was even like you. That's probably going to cost, I don't know. If you're one of my family members, that might cost you for that information right there. That might cost you. Like, you really should go down that spiritual journey if that's where you're going down. Don't come and cheat and figure things out like that. Like, you got to go down that journey to know that. I can't teach you those things. You have to actually physically feel it. My pain. I can't feel it for you. I've already felt the pain max amount of pain that I've ever was supposed to experience in this lifetime, and it's time for me to retire. It's time for me to do something for me and stop the worrying, getting all the wrinkles and looking like a freaking psychopath because everybody wants to throw wrenches in my damn daily routine, and just so they can get cheat codes. Or I can't fix the Bible, the manual for y'all, because y'all have already taken it into a weird third world gay marriage country, and I can't rewrite it for you until it's actually rewritten or whatever, until that time comes. But yeah, so somehow, some way, we all lost ourselves. We have to admit that when we started saying boys are playing in girls sports, girls playing in boys sports, or whatever, transgender, it's okay for children to get transgender surgeries. We should have stopped right there. We should have said, we're headed down the wrong damn path. Somebody needs to stand up and say something right here, because I don't think we're going to get away with this much longer on this funding thing. I mean, we could throw out the whole fentanyl scheme, but guys, I think they're catching on to us. I think they are. I think they've caught on. I think we all know who's pushing the fentanyl. Oh, and if we don't say that it's fentanyl out there, guys, there's this new drug that the China cartels are bringing in. It's called no, something like that. And y'all better watch out, because if you don't agree with the fentanyl, there's a new one coming in. It's coming soon. If you don't agree to it. Because we got all kinds of unnecessary funding. We don't want people to know about it. We can't let everyone know that we got rental cars, hotel stays, and shit like that during that whole 8-year investigation that we weren't ever supposed to even start, when we could have just stopped at the beginning of it, because we had all the evidence right there to say, oh, no, this person had nothing to do with it. But we wanted to get funded for pills and schemes and themes and blah, funsy shit, guys. We can blame it on the bitch. Hey, nope, it didn't work out that way, did it? Because you had no evidence, no right, no reason. You can make me look like a fraud all day long. You can push that buck envelope however you want to, but you're not going to make it be a fraud, okay? It just simply ain't a fraud. It ain't one built to be a fraud. It was really built for something you had no idea about. I know who the fuck I am really, truly on the inside. I know who I was supposed to be already by now, but you wanted to use and abuse me for your own personal gain. This is where two can play. This is quite funny, because God's wrath is going to show you flat on your face, snorting pills, wearing a badge, or whatever the case may be, if that's what you're into. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and if two rights do not make a wrong. You can make it look like a fraud all damn day long, like, oh, let's try to get them to write a hot check, let's try to get them to do this or that, let's bust a real Federal Reserve bank note. How about that? And let's use the real deal judge to get in on that with us, so that we can actually cash in on what is our spiritual inheritance and flow and fluctuate that money out in the whole community, to where it's money is used and spent locally, and where they're giving grants out, and it's being utilized in a certain way that's not manipulated out of stealing the houses that someone's buying off their own account. How about that? Can we do that? Or are we still going to stick with the minimum whenever there's a whole bunch more money in there? We can just do the pennies, yeah? We can just do the pennies, y'all, and just work with that and scrounge. And eventually this person's going to quit buying houses and cars, and they're going to see how long that little bit of petty cash lasts you. And we're gonna see when it gets down to the nitty gritty of it, and they gotta start giving out stimuluses and stuff like that. Because I ain't ordering no more cars, no. So why your little tow truck drivers could just drive them home? Because I wouldn't want the feds to come in on me, would I? Huh, Chris? How's my GMC Sierra driving for you? Is that good? All right. I'm just saying. Or we can make my cousin look like the badass and the well put together one of the family. Sure. Yeah, she's got my kid. Yeah. Use her. We'll just pump her nuts up real good, because we already used her. We already talked so much shit about her. It's like unreal. We can't go back from that, y'all. You really can't. You can't go back from that. But what you're going to do is fall flat on your face when you are shown your wrongs in the whole situation. I'm just saying, you will. Eventually you will. If not today, tomorrow, when I see you in the supermarket, you will get slapped or something like that. But if I had to say, Your Honor, I did it, sir, I'm sorry. I deserve it. I fudged up. Okay, it was me. So can you. So can the Attorney General of the state of Texas. As soon as they want to quit pushing off that trial, then I'm still waiting on my, day of justice for that. Putting my son as a mortgage to a house on my credit score. I would really like to see how that settles up before you want to deem me crazy. Or is that what we're pushing for before? Because he has complete immunity. He can't go against the Attorney General. I get it. But what I'm saying here is, when does this make sense? Can I get my day of justice? Can I have some of my life? Can I have my day of justice? Like, I would really like to have some of that back. I do have pending lawsuits like that. I would like to know the truth. I would like to, that's it. I don't even want money. I want to just know the truth. I just want you to look me in my eyes and tell me the truth. That's it. That's all. Can I even get the truth? No. Can I even get invited over for Thanksgiving? No. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. So I'm here to believe that I really am not even here. Like, this has got to be a joke. Like, this has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. This has to all be virtual reality. None of this is real, because people don't act. In all my life, people have never acted like this towards me or at me in my entirety life, period. And I've never even done anything to deserve this. But they have to continue with this facade or this fallacy of some weird freaking, like, Truman Show, like, biography that's written every single day by somebody that's not even the real thing. And it's just weird. It's like this isn't, you don't even know my life. How can you even sit there and write a biography for me daily, like, and leave me in like a hologram? I feel like I'm in a gaming booth or something, or like in a storage shed, shipping container out in the shipping yard, somewhere down south, just sitting in one of those little shipping containers with a virtual reality thing attached to my eyeballs and embedded in my brain with a neurochip. That's how I feel. Like, when I drink this Coke, it tastes real, but it's not. When I meet new people, like, hey, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. That person's not real. I just wake up every single day with virtual reality right here. Anybody I'm talking to, like, I'm not even talking to anybody right now on the other side of this booth. Unless you put money into my slot machine, I'm sure. Let me show you some boobs now. Is that how that works? You get money off of me showing my oh, sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to show the label. That's illegal. I forgot. Now it's legal. I can show it being poured in its actual natural form, but I can't show the labels. That's against the law with the copyright. That's how you get away with being naked. That's how you can get away with doing a drug deal if you show boobs, actual cleavage. Like, hey, you want to buy a cigarette? Huh? You want to buy a cigarette? That's legal. But like this, like you want to buy a cigarette, that's illegal. Legal, you want to buy a cigarette. Illegal, want to buy a cigarette. Kind of same concept. Anyway, we can all get away with it for so long with shits, grins, and giggles. However you want to manipulate it, fold it, bend it, whatever. Whatever you want to do, guys. It's all a fucking trifecta. It's going to bend, fold, however you want it. It's going to clasp eventually. You have to accept it. The first thing is accepting it. But if you really, truly want to find the antidote, you have to go straight to the source that you screwed over in the beginning, in the get-go. And that's where you will find your answer. Alright. I've said enough, y'all. I probably said way too fucking much. And I am going to keep this live up. Please don't file a lawsuit on me. I really didn't say anything that wouldn't be on the news or anything like that. Besides, this is entertainment purposes only solely. I mentioned that at the beginning. This is just things that I've read online, guys. Entertainment purposes only. That's it. That's all y'all have to keep in mind. So, that being said, also, I'm going to leave y'all with this note, statement right here. This is my mission note, or my mission statement. It says, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted to copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. That is my copyright disclaimer, 1976. Section 107 of the copyright. Alright, guys, that's all I have for y'all today. Keep it original, be real, L7 square. If you're a nerd, call me, hit me up. I'm just kidding, y'all. I think I have a boo for now, or it might be just a setup play date. Someone gets paid to entertain me for the time being, sort of ordeals, where I trip myself up and then I go into like a lonely, like by myself. Trip myself up, lonely by yourself. You get to play with no one for what you did. You left your kid behind. How dare... No, I couldn't find your address, bitch. You moved and changed your number. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go on a wild goose chase looking for you. You want to come remove my child out of my home and then change your address and phone number? Go ahead. I don't have your information. I don't know where you're at. I don't know what name you're going by. I'm not going to expose it on here. You know who you are damn good and well. And you need to just come face me if you want the antidote. All right? Period. Because I'm getting what's mine back that belongs to me intellectually, spiritually. And if you're my brother watching this, good luck finding that brain. Because you let the goon juice get to your head. But something's not going to work right. You have to come to me if you want the antidote. Alright, guys. Bye. See y'all later. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for your donations.